Hey everybody, it's the Law and Order lady and I'm back again. Let's talk about Deputy Chief Garland. Now he's kind of new to the SVU, right? Yeah, I really like him. What do you guys think about him? Leave a comment below. Let's talk about him a little bit. Now, I seem to love him. He cares about the SVU and all his units. We know him as Deputy Chief Garland, but he is played by one of Canada's busiest actors, Demore Barnes. This guy right here. Yep, that's him. Now, as he was recently added to the SVU, we don't really know a lot about him, right? So we know that he's the Deputy Chief of the Special Victims Unit and he's replaced William Dodds, right? Now his name in real life, well, his name is Demore Barnes, but he's playing Christian Garland. He has a wife named Lamai and Abby is his daughter. And we saw that in season 22. We saw his family. Garland went undercover before to catch a serial rapist of black gay men in the community in the episode called Down Low in Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I thought, wow, this guy is about the business because not only is he the deputy chief, but he's really trying to help out the unit, right? Right. So we know that he understands the protests and he understands pro-life, he understands pro-choice, and his stance is that people take that and he just wishes they could march in peace, protest in peace and safety. His desire is for the people to again trust the NYPD. Now, that's a big wish. But, he feels like the NYPD could make some changes and they could do something different to get back to the people. Now, his faith has been put to the test before. Spiritually, this man he trusted was a pastor. He was arrested and statutory rape, I think was the charge, and embezzlement, right? So he's stealing and he raping people. You're nasty. But anyway, the charges against him actually stuck. And he was convicted, not Deputy Chief Garland, but Deputy Chief Garland's pastor of the church that he used to go to. And they were very, 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 very good friends. Now, after he was convicted, he went to the prison and he wanted to talk to him to see if he had any remorse or for anything that he had done. But he didn't show any remorse. And when he actually left the prison, we saw that Deputy Chief Garland was crying, right? So it really affected him. This guy has emotions and they're deep. And I think that's good for the SVU because the SVU is a harsh place to be. But if you can keep your emotions about people, knowing that you care about people, showing that you care about people, not forgetting that you care about people and how they actually feel, that brings a different tone to the SVU. Now we see he's a family man and that he's good with his neighbors and he actually gets involved. See episode 15, season 22, what can happen in the dark about that, how he helps a neighbor who's in trouble. We see that he cares about Olivia and the crew. She works with him because we see how much he cares for her. Because even though Olivia has this court case against her, he continued to warn her to be careful. He let her know that the case was going to be dismissed when it actually came up, possibly, and that she would have to play her cards right and walk the line in order to stay in tow, so she wouldn't get fired. He gives her these little, here, there, and tidbit here and tidbit there. And he does that because he cares. Now, when Elliot returned, he told her to be careful because he heard about, Elliot being rough in the interrogation room with suspects before. And in this particular case with Elliot, when he came back, he was really rough with the interrogations because it was his wife that died. And he no longer was on the case. So Deputy Chief Garland told Olivia, be careful. You don't need to be working with him right now. This could go very bad for you. We also see his struggle because he believes in police reform. He believes in improving on the training of officers to better get along with the general public. Bravo. We know that this is an issue with police, that they do need additional training. People say defund the police. I don't think you need to defund the police. I think you need to retrain the police. And the people that don't want to be retrained adequately, bye-bye. You know, get some unemployment. I don't care. But what you won't do is keep killing people. You know, and that's not just black people. It's everybody, you know. However, we seem to get the brunt of it most of the time. But Deputy Chief Garland believes that retraining is a good thing. And, you know, all the people that he works with, they don't agree with him. He's ostracized. He's being ostracized. He's being left alone to defend himself. He's being censored and essentially blocked off. You know, these guys in the Up and Up in one something plaza, I forget the name of the plaza, but anyway, they basically turned their back on Deputy Chief Garland, because in the deposition that he gave for Javon Brown, he indicated that yeah, it would be okay to get some additional training for the police officers. So I feel a little sorry for him. He's a great guy. He does right by his cases and by his people. The SVU is lucky to have him, and I can't wait to see how the SVU will help defend him against the naysayers in his own work circle. You know, Garland is the only deputy chief in the Law and Order franchise to star as a main character in the cast. His own father served on the NYPD. He is truly under baptism by fire. Truly. Do you like Chief Garland? I mean, he's growing on me. I think I like him. I like him. Do you like him? Leave a comment below why you like him, and leave a comment as to how you feel about the police. Do you think we should defund the police? Or do you think we should retrain the police? Let me know what you think. You know a girl wants to know. Do you believe he will get out of this safely? I mean, do you believe he's going to keep his job? I don't know. I really don't know. But you know what? I really hope so. And I really hope you guys come back. I'm the Law and Order lady. Check me out too on Because Evie Said So. I have a lot of content on there about Law and Order SVU and Law and Order Organized Crime. On this channel, we discuss the characters and anything else that we feel like discussing. But you know what I feel like discussing right now? How much I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll be back to you with another video